This message is for all federal law enforcement agents and officers, because it seems that the Attorney General, Merrick Garland, is trying to become another Heinrich Himmler and turn the FBI and other federal agencies into the Gestapo or the SS. And we're not going to let it happen. So you need to uphold your oath that you took when you became an officer or a special agent. And that part of that oath was to uphold and defend the Constitution of the United States against all enemies, foreign and domestic. They're not just words. You need to uphold that oath, because this country depends on it. You need to be on the right side of history, and just following orders and doing what you're told blindly without thinking whether it's right or wrong is not on the right side. You know, just following orders just won't cut it, because the guards in Auschwitz were just following orders and doing their job too. Just because something is considered lawful and, you know, in the law books, doesn't make it right. Don't be manipulated and used as a pawn against freedom, because you're going to be on the wrong side of history and on the wrong side of America. You know, the agents and police officers that are protecting those who are at the Capitol and in the White House, you need to think real hard about your job, because you're protecting those who are trying to undermine and bankrupt this country so it can be destroyed from within, because they're tyrants, plain and simple. They're not politicians that are trying to do what's right for this country. They're evil tyrants, and you're helping protect them. You need to think real hard about your job, because protecting evil is not a good place to be. Tyranny is not an American value, and the American people will not tolerate it. So if you think, you got to think before you act when you're given an order that you know deep down in your heart that it's not right. Going after Americans who are trying to defend their children, defend their freedoms, and practicing their First Amendment rights of free speech. If you go after those kind of people, you're going to have a problem, because you're on the wrong side of history, and you're definitely going to be on the losing side, because freedom will win out, and I'm going to help it win out, because I defended freedom overseas, and I'm ready to defend freedom here against tyranny, because I'm an old sheepdog, but that just means I have experience fending off the wolves, and I'm ready to do it again if I have to. And I pray I don't have to do it against you, because you're just following orders. If you're told to do something and you're not sure if it's right or wrong, ask God for guidance, because He'll give it to you. You need to make sure you do the right thing. And like I said, if you're protecting tyrants that are trying to undermine this country and undermine the Constitution, instead of protecting them, you should be putting handcuffs on their sorry asses and hauling their ass to jail. And eventually maybe to Gitmo, which would be a real good thing. Because they're not Americans. They're evil tyrants who have finally taken their face mask off and just, revealed who they truly are. The out-and-out communists that want to just take control over other individuals and be in power for the rest of their lives, and just be in total control and tell other people what to do, where to go, what to eat, what to wear, what vaccines you need. That's not America. Never has, never will be. So you need to think strong and hard about what you're doing as a job. Be on the right side of history. Be on the side of freedom, and you'll never go wrong. So I pray you'll make the right decision. You do the right thing. Because Americans will be behind you 100%. Because those of you protecting in D.C., they would throw your ass under the bus in a heartbeat. Because they don't care about you. They care about themselves. They care about making money and about control. And that's just about all they care about. Nothing else. So again, I pray you make the right decision. And God protects you as you do your job. Because America is behind law enforcement. You need to be behind America. And don't let the bastards win.